Hey guys, it's Robert Wallace with Jaggers Roofing. Today I'm on claim number 0785655275. It's currently 70 degrees. Saturday is March the 8th, 2025. We're going to do a repairability video. I believe this roof is maybe 20 plus years old. Significant amount of granule loss. They're pretty hard. We got a wind crease shingle right here. We've got it outlined. It's already broken up because of the wind. You see it's lifted. Let me see the video for just a minute. We're going to get an overview of the shingles prior. So here's the wind damage shingle we're replacing, and here is the shingles currently above. So as of right now, it doesn't appear that the shingles have damage as of right now. So we'll do this as gently as possible. I got this flat bar. This is what we're going to use to, break the shingles up. Of course, this one's already broke loose from the wind, so we're good there. And we got, looks like one, this shingle, 2, 3, 4. It looks like 4 shingles we're going to have to break up above it in order to get the nails out. So you'll have nails in this nail strip, and then in this nail strip, it will catch the top of this shingle. So we'll have to break them loose as well. So let's go ahead and get started with this one. See if we can get a good start. All right. Yeah, they're just kind of moving along. You just want a side-to-side motion. You don't want to be too rough on the shingles. Got that one. That one's starting to come up a little bit too. Like I said, it's a side-to-side motion. You don't want to jam this through. Oh, we got a little bit of nail right there. All right, so we got them two. Them two are broke loose, and we got 1, 2. So these also have to be broke loose. So let's go ahead and start. Like I said, it's just side-to-side motion. You don't want to be too rough. There it goes. All right, so we got that one. And we're going to start on this one. Just all right, we got that one. All right, so now we're gonna mark our nails. Here's the start of our shingle. Here's the end of the shingle we're replacing. So got a nail right there. Here, here, and there. All in the nail strip, so it looks like good install so far. And we got one right here, 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 and there. Yep. So looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 nails that have to come out. And I'll show y'all why in just a minute. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get to moving. Oh man, yeah, that right there is old, already ripped through the shingle. Yeah, it's getting water. It's rusted nail, so it's getting water in there. That's one, and it just kind of ripped through the shingle that we're replacing. But here we go. Just want to do a smooth pull, not to be too rough. There's 2. That is 3. And then our last one down here in the nail strip. 4. So they're all out. The 4 nails are out the nail strip, but the shingle is not coming out because it caught these up here in their nail strip. So now we'll have to get these nails out in order to remove the shingle. So we're having to manipulate, there we go, the other shingles. So there's one. Oh, I just seen that. Already lifting it up. You can start to see the delamination in that tab. Also delamination in that tab. So there's one. Smooth motion, not to be too rough. There's 2. There's 3, and we got one more. Eight right there, that's 4. So now it should slide out if I got them all. There we go. So you see, just a granule just falling off of that. I mean, it's just an old rough shingle. See there in the nail strip, and you can also see where the nails caught the other. So we'll move that to the side. We got a brand new shingle, similar in color, just brand new. So we'll go ahead and slide her on in there. All right, so we got our shingle in there, and now where the hard part comes in, we gotta nail these shingles in and do our best not to damage this old shingle. So, got our first nail right here, and you got 45 degrees to lift this up. I got it at about 30 right now. You don't have to have it that close. Okay. There's one. Now here, I do want to show this. We have some mat transfer, so let me see the video. If you can see that right there, that is mat transfer right there where my thumb's at. And that is going to make it hard to seal back down when you have mat transfer. Once again, I've got the shingle at 45. Not to lift it up too much in order to properly nail these nails, put them in the nail strip. Oh. Back in there. Once again, got the shingle at 45. You can see a little bit of delamination right there on the tabs. You see delamination right there, barely lifting it up. The shingles are starting to crease. You can see that, it's starting to crease right there and right there. It's just an old shingle. And then we'll put our last one in down here in the nail strip. There we go. Once again, we got some more creasing right there. It's creased the shingle right there, and that's just barely lifting it up, you guys. Maybe 30 degrees. I mean, seriously, it's barely lifted. You have 45 degrees. You've got to lift the shingles in order to, you know, put the nails back in. You got 45 degrees to do that, and I'm keeping it well below that. So once again, I mean, you see how far I've got it lifted up. I mean, the shingle's literally lifted up that much, and you have to do that in order to get this nail in the nail strip properly. Once again, 45, and you can start to see it right there. Creasing, creasing, you got creasing right there. The whole shingle's, I mean, it's just a classic sign of a non-repairable roof. Looks like we got mat transfer already, delamination, and creasing. I mean, that's plain simple. That's barely lifting it up. All right, you guys, I got 2 more nails to put in, right here and right here. We'll go ahead and lift our last shingle up, and it looks like it's, I mean, just barely, look, I mean, this barely lifted it up, you guys. It already tore, and that's me just barely lifting it up. I mean, having to work as gentle as possible. There's one, I mean, it's done ripped right there. You got creasing right there. It looks like it's starting to crease right there as well. So let's get our last nail in, and I don't put them in the same nail holes because that will cause a leak. You got to make a new one so the tar will seal it properly. And you see, I mean, that's as high as I've lifted it, which is way less than 45 degrees. We got creasing right there. Looks like creasing right there. We got delamination in the tabs. You can start to see it delaminating there. Let's see. You got the creasing there. Creasing on that shingle. You got the creasing right here, creasing here. So let's get an overview of it so I can show them. We got the new shingle in. Of course, it's good. And then you got creasing there on that tab. You got creasing right there on that tab. Creasing on that one. You got creasing there. So everywhere prior, I mean, look, so now we got a damaged shingle there. Got creasing marks there. Started to crack right there. And also when we lifted the other one up, we had a tear, which is right there. It's just the old shingle, you guys. I mean, that is me being as gentle as possible. You know, it's a classic sign of a non-repairable roof. We got creasing, we got delamination, and we got mat transfer, and that will cause the shingle to not seal properly. I kept it below a 45-degree angle, which is standard practice. You don't want to ever lift the shingle straight up. I mean, just barely lifting it, we got crease marks. It's just an old roof. We do this to help the insurance companies, also to help the policy holders, but we want, you know, the correct decision to be made. I believe this is a classic sign of a non-repairable roof. So I appreciate you guys. Once again, I'm Robert Wallace with Jagras, and I hope y'all have a nice day.